So on one of the other motorhomes I had, I did a pull-out barbecue. So I think it's great to have. If you have to pack a barbecue, it just takes up more of your storage space. And the little warriors or spirits are perfect for this, because we can do a cutout right here. On the inside, that is our closet area. And if we take some of this area and turn it into a slide out barbecue, one thing is we've got our propane connection real close, so it's not a long run, which is perfect. And we still will have the use of our closet. We'll just lose the bottom depth to it. So it's not too bad. And then that way the barbecue will have its own home. This is just a used door that I got, and the door is just going to swing down like so. So we're going to do a cutout, and we want this door to swing down and out of the way like that, and then the barbecue will just be on slides, and it'll just slide out, and then you'll be ready to cook your dogs. So I'm just going to do a cutout here. I've made a mark, and I'm just going to do a cutout, and then we'll test fit it. I want all this installed before I shoot paint, so that I can just do it all in one shot. So I'm going to do it now. So we got the door in, just held in with silicone, no screws. It's tough to use screws because everything is foam. I think you saw that before I put that in. Everything is foam, and these screws on this door would go in from the side. It would normally go into a wood or aluminum framed opening, but I'm just all foam. So silicone will do the trick though. It'll hold it in there really well. And got the base in here as well. So it's going to be a drawer style barbecue that's going to pull out. And so it just took kind of some measurements and got an idea of the dimensions for it. And then I've done a cutout here, just an OSB, just using what I got around. So this is like 1/2 inch OSB. And there's our barbecue. And it's just going to drop in. We're going to cover that with Phylon, and we're going to put sides on it. And here's the grill that goes on top, and then there's a grill cover with sides as well that's gonna go on top. We got that on Marketplace, brand new, for 50 bucks. Did pretty good on that, I think. So we'll have to put the sides on, coat it with Phylon, and then mount the barbecue in place. And still have to get some drawer slides, 20-inch drawer slides that are going to mount on the side of this box when I get it done, so that it'll slide in and out. And just like that, we have a barbecue box, barbecue grill box that we're going to cover with white Phylon, and then we can set the barbecue in place. We're going to leave the back open like that. We have to feed an LP gas line through there in the back. And this has to have some room to move around when we pull the unit in and out. And so on next with a little bit of Phylon on here. Alright, so just cut the pieces of Phylon so that they're close. Contact cement on both sides. Let them tack. Put them in place. And you can see this one overlaps here. And so now we'll just take a laminate trimmer. So on a rotor. So it's a bearing wheel, and then a cutting blade. And this cutting blade we roll along this edge. Cutting blade will only allow it to drop as far as that spinning bearing, so we're going to level it exactly to the edge of that wood, so it'll just trim it so it's sitting exactly flush with the edge of that wood. Same with this edge. When we go to trim this, it'll take it down so it's just flat against that other piece of Phylon, and it'll be just a nice clean trim. So you don't have to worry about the Phylon being the perfect size when you put it on at first. It's a nice day today, May 2nd. Finally starting to get some nice weather. Alright, so yeah, barbecue's in. I've got this masked up already because I'm going to be painting, and I just don't want the bright white to go too far in there. We're going to keep the black. And barbecue's on the slides here. We've got the slides hidden underneath our box, but you can see them in there. This is just a braided LP gas line because it's going to be moving and rubbing. I decided to go with a braided one instead of rubber so we don't get any gas leaks. And it just routes down through the propane compartment below, and we'll just tee it in after the regulator. This barbecue does not have its own regulator, so we'll tee it in after the regulator just like the other appliances. And this does still kind of wiggle around a bit at the end of its run there on the slides, so I'm going to have a pin that locks in it somewhere, so I'm not quite sure. Just keep my eye open for something that comes around that might work to lock this in. And then it opens, and then these side pieces come out to hold, and they actually lock in too. They've got a latch on both sides that latches down, and they drop down, and there we are. The only thing I don't like it is a bit high compared to what most RVs would have it. It's not bad for me at my height, but some people might be grilling at chin level depending on how tall they are. I couldn't avoid it. That was kind of the only spot on this unit where I could put a slide out barbecue, and I really wanted to do it. I don't like cooking inside if I can avoid it, especially when it's nice weather and you get food stink smell from cooking certain things inside your RV, so it's just nice to have it here. And then so you can grill right on top here with this one, but I'm also going to try to find a griddle. I've been having a hard time finding a 14 by 12 as a measurement, and I'm having a hard time finding a griddle that's that size, but I'm going to keep looking so that I can put a griddle on here, do some breakfast, bacon, eggs, hash browns kind of thing as well, and then you can do some barbecuing too. So anyway, we're done with that, and then now I'm just prepping to do some paint. I did a little bit already. This bumper is painted. We've got holes in it for parking sensors. Again, this one's going to be a rental, so I'm doing as much as I can to try to prevent people from hitting shit. So I'm going to put backup sensors in, which they did not have in 1992 when this sucker was built. We're going to do that, and we're also going to put in a backup camera too. And then this is the awning, the one-step awning, and I painted that as well, along with a few other goodies, accessories, mirrors and stuff. So because I'm in a small shop, the process that I do here is I'll just shoot paint on this one side first, and then the second time I shoot paint, I'll back the motorhome in and I'll do the rear, and then I'll do this side over here. So we're getting pretty close with the bodywork part of it, just a few small areas. And then the cab I do separately as well. So it's kind of 3 paint processes, side, back, driver's side, and then cab. And we got our bodywork taken care of here too. We had a dent going on, so I just have to block this out a little bit and it's good to go. So I'm hoping tonight to get some paint shot on this side, so today I'm just gonna do lots of masking and then hopefully get this ready to go, and I should probably take some video of maybe painting this side as well.